Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Coffee Conversation Show powered by the Emerging India Forum TEIF and our technology partner Prime Infotech Solution. This is the Emerging Professional series and today's theme is the intersection of law, finance and forensics. I am Jolly Singh, co-host at Coffee and associate with Prime Infotech Solution. And today we have Dr. Nimish Chodankar, a distinguished partner in forensics at Global Indus Value Consulting, with a rich educational background that includes a Ph.D. in forensic investigations, a chartered accountant qualification, a law degree, and a company secretary certification. Dr. Chodankar brings a unique and comprehensive perspective to the field of forensic accounting. His extensive experience in handling some of India's most complex economic crime investigations has made him a leading expert in fraud investigation and dispute resolution. Join us as we delve into Dr. Chodankar's journey, exploring his professional insights, the challenges he faces, and his vision for the future forensic investigation. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Dolly. Thank you for this very good introduction.
Sir, yeah, it's an huge honor to have you here, sir. Before we delve into the conversation directly, let me just explain you how the flow is going to be for the entire conversation. So we have three rounds in total. The first round is the professional questions round. The second is the personal questions round, and we end the entire conversation with a very fun rapid fire round. So we would be starting with the very first round. If you are ready, are you ready, sir?
Yes, very much.
Okay, sir. So the very first round is the professional questions round. And my very first question to you, sir, would be that how has your diverse educational background in law, accountancy, and forensic investigation influenced your approach to forensic accounting at CLA Global Indus Value Consulting?
Thank you, Dolly. I think this is a very interesting question. Since our investigations involve a lot of intersection with legal minds, it is very empirical to understand the law side of any investigation ultimately tends to go to a court or arbitral tribunal or for any kind of investigation where an investigation authority is involved. So this has overall helped. I started my journey with starting with studying chartered accountancy. But then, as I learned more about this subject, it became important that I picked up legal courses as well. So I did my LLB and also CS to understand the legal side also of this forensic subject.
So, can you share a memorable case from your career in forensic investigations that significantly impacted your professional outlook?
We did one of the largest banking fraud in the country. Since it is in public domain, we can discuss the name. It was for the Nirav Modi and Gitanjali fraud investigation, which was approximately USD $2 billion of fraud, where we have been investigating it for roughly 5 years. And we have done more than five different subsets of forensic assignments involving forensic investigation, expert witness, e-discovery assignment for a huge amount of data for more than 5 years. And it's an ongoing support to the government, and it is one of crown jewel assignment for us, and it has helped in developing a lot of learning for solving a lot of high complex and tedious cases which involve multi jurisdictions while investigating these cases.
So, what are some of the biggest challenges you have encountered in economic crime investigations, and how have you overcome them? Uh, you, yes, you can also like mention the Nirav Modi case. You can extend the conversation further, sir. Like it's very interesting to hear about it.
Yeah. So there are a lot of challenges in terms of data what happens is a lot of times data is not available in structured format. And to investigate such high complex cases, you need information wherein you can do a lot of analytics because when you have voluminous information, it becomes very difficult to do it manually. Yes, for some exercises, you need set of 10 team members working on different sets of information. But in this era, digital analysis plays a very crucial role. And a lot of times, this is one of the challenges which we face in wherein data is not available in a structured format, and a lot of time of investigation goes into ensuring that the data is in a form which can be further looked into and which helps us in doing an appropriate analysis.
Okay, sir. Sir, in your role as a partner in forensics, what strategies do you employ to ensure accuracy and reliability of forensic investigations?
So what we do is we have a proper audit plan. Though this is not a structured, I mean, it cannot be one set of plan for each kind of investigation. Every investigation has a different nuance. Every case you do would have a set of observations or findings which needs to be looked at differently to achieve your end goal, to find whether there is any diversion of fund or siphoning of funds. But still, depending on the industry, we have a set of structured approach which is devised at the outset, and then we map our progress depending on what is the project plan. So to maintain the level of accuracy, otherwise it becomes very difficult to and it is very challenging to ensure nothing is missed out while doing an investigation. So we have a proper audit plan and all our observations or set of findings or analysis are mapped with the set of audit plan to ensure that the accuracy of and the sanctity of the investigation is maintained.
So, how has your PhD in forensic investigations contributed to your practical work in fraud investigation and dispute resolution?
That's a very good question. It has helped in critical analysis of any kind of observation, especially while looking at sector-wise, because each sector has a different nuance of investigation. While I picked up this my course in around 2016, it took about 7 years to complete the forensics PhD in this subject. And my focus was to see how sector-wise sector-wise, what are the nuances of each sector and what are the types of frauds which can perpetrate in each sector, and what are the measures which needs to be taken to curb these frauds. So while we look at these forensics as a particular subject, but sector becomes very important as to which an account or any a type of case, which sector which we are looking into, and that has helped me drill down further. My PhD course has helped me drill down further and critically see as to what type of case this is and what needs to be exactly devised, and how the sector knowledge of frauds in those specific sectors also help you do a better job while investigating.
So, how do you manage to stay updated with the latest developments in forensic accounting and intellectual property rights, given your expertise in these fields?
So, Jolly, I tend to attend a lot of sessions wherein we work back with a lot of law firms. So, I tend to attend a lot of these knowledge sessions where you get to know about what is happening currently. For example, third party funding is what has been talked about recently, and we may see third party funding also coming up in a big way where professional services will join hands with law firms for doing a particular services, which may be asset tracing or any kind of dispute advisory, where you might find third-party funders also acknowledging and funding such kind of disputes. While it is at a very nascent stage, but it's one of the promising areas which time to come will definitely see light.
Sir, can you discuss the role of technology in modern forensic investigations? With the development of technology and the advancement of all the new techs that is coming on day by day. So, and how do you transform it into your work particularly?
So, Jolly, now our work is no more a manual task. Yes, you do need that kind of analysis. For analysis, of course, that is a human role. But now with AI ML has also helped in our day-to-day forensic investigation as well. Because a lot of manual tasks of, let's say, an email review can be run over email analytics, which need not be done by a particular person or a large number of team, which can be done in a very automated fashion, which if you feed the information correctly, most of our assignments will involve a technology overplay, and then that is set to increase with the time. And we will also see new technologies coming into helping and solving, or rather replacing a lot of humans doing investigation. It's well said that to do repetitive tasks or even intelligent tasks, we it would be easily. I'll stress on the word easily would be possible. It's not that technology cannot replace anyone. Of course, you need brains, but
Yeah.
you see with AI can easily have that kind of knowledge and application of those knowledge at a very faster pace also.
So we can say, sir, that AI in totality, apart from the advancement in technology, has very much positively helped in your particular sector, let's say.
Yes,
Isn't
absolutely. Absolutely.
okay, sir. Um, Sir, given that you have worked on multiple large-scale economic crime investigations, so how do you handle the complexities of working on these kind of cases, especially that those involve multiple jurisdiction and big names and everything?
This would involve, again, this will require preparing a proper audit plan and ensuring that your procedures, for example, an investigation which will involve China, Cambodia, UK, etc. If it involves multiple jurisdiction and interacting with multiple people, we need to have our teams aligned, and that has to go as per proper audit plan. And then each team will have a set of specific tasks which needs to be completed within a set period of time. And again, we have to map against our audit plan. So though it may look little sort of a exercise which is little monotonous, but to ensure that the quality is delivered and all the team members are working on the same page, it's very essential that you need to have a structure in place at the outset of any assignment.
Uh, so, what advice would you give to aspiring forensic accountants and investigators who wants to excel in this field?
My one of my suggestion would be is you need to be learning and learning continuously. As professionals, it is very essential that we keep on uh, doing our learning procedures on a very continuous basis. Law is what I would recommend in one whoever is wishing to pursue a career in forensic should very well look after doing a law degree as well. That will help you understand the other side of the scenario. And in India, it is better if one knows the laws of our land while doing any kind of investigation and also in general. Apart from that, there are other courses as well, specific to forensic courses, like there are certification, so like CFE is there. or if someone wants to excel in AML, then ACAMS is there. These are all US or UK based. You have a C. If someone wants to do on arbitration, then there is a CAIRB course as well, which is also a very good course if someone wishes to pursue in quantum or damage quantification kind of an assignments. So there are specific courses also which a particular person can take up. Or for valuation as well, there are various courses which someone can think of taking. But I believe if something is to be which needs to be looked at the first outset, I personally believe it should be law degree.
So law degree, according to you, would be the very fundamental thing that you should start off with if you are looking into the career of forensic investigation.
Yes, because most of our cases tend to have a legal angle or legal side to it, and it's not that it is a necessary, but if you do your chartered accountancy or any accounting course, and if you have the understanding of the legal side while doing this kind of any kind of a dispute matter, arbitration matter, or any kind of investigation case on a white collar crime case, it will help you understand a little bit more about the case, and you may be able to value a little more.
Okay, sir. So that is it for the professional questions round. We would be moving towards our next round, which is the personal questions round. And my very first question would be about your formative years, like school and college, your first internship to first job, how everything like got back together and from where you are right now, and how your
So
experience has been also.
So I'll just give one-off example for my internship day. So this learning exercise started at the very outset during our internship times, where we every week we used to gather and discuss on a particular topic. Example, FEMA. So one person out of, let's say, about 10 of people used to read about FEMA, about a particular clause, a particular aspect, and then we used to have a discussion round. So the aspect of learning has been right from the internship time. Like during that time, 2016, GST was a very good topic, which had just was about to come, or it was in draft stage, and that was also very good area. So my suggestion is, or my learning from this is that you have to be learning on a very continuous basis. Depending on one space, may take up any books or any study material which one likes, and you have to keep on doing on a very regular basis. As professionals, it helps. It's like a fuel to our fuel. It's like fuel to any machine. Similar is like continuous learning to any professional journey.
So, how your memories have been at Siddharth College of Law and doing PhD in forensics from University of Mumbai?
Very well, very well. From my law days, I do recollect when we had used to have conversations with our professors on a particular act, or during topics which we used to discuss on IPR, whether it's IPR or criminal law or on the contractual law. And at the similar side on PhD, it has been a long journey. So I did it from NL Khandwala College, and my times with the learnings which we have got from the professor as to how do we see and how do we, because since we come from a very corporate background, it was not that easy to do the research exercise from, because PhD you need a lot of theoretical, you also need a lot of theoretical background as to what and how you should be doing the analysis, how this is to be tested, how a particular hypothesis is to be tested. So that helped a lot into how things needs to be done while you're doing a PhD. It may not be a corporate presentation, but the way how the proposals needs to be drafted and to adopt a following structure. So those are very good and memorable journey.
Okay, sir. So, how do you unwind after a very long day at work, and what are some of the hobbies that you still love doing?
So, of course, cricket is one which most of us delve into, but I generally watch tennis a lot. So we are a group of 2 to 3 people which are very tennis avid fans. Like we are most of there's always a fight between Djokovic and Nadal.
Yeah.
So yes, of course, Nadal has excelled into uh, into Roland Garros space. Like no one can beat him. But I'm equally a fan of Nole as well because with the way achievement and we call it as Mamba mentality, as what he
Right.
says. So you should never give up. That is very, very, very essential in professional life as well.
And sir, how your weekends look like, or any holiday?
Yeah, generally it's with friends. We definitely plan for any session for cricket, or if there is a tennis match, we meet over, or it generally unwinding with friends and with my brother and families.
Are there any particular books or movies that have inspired you or shaped your professional philosophy?
I've read about Elon Musk a lot. There's a book by author named Isaac on Elon Musk. I think you should definitely read as to how has his journey been from Zip to he started. It's something similar to what we have like a Just Dial here in India. He started that way back in the 90s and how he moved uh, from South Africa to Canada and then to US and how his journey has been since the initial days and now of course he wants to take our humanity to an interplanetary to Mars. I mean, I definitely read a lot about astrophysics as well. So I follow him from how you have to approach any problem solving, and how do you have to think innovatively, and you have to stick to doing what you are, if even if there are a lot of odds against you.
Definitely, sir. Sir, do you have any personal achievement outside of work that you are really proud of, and would you like to share it with us?
Personal achievement in the sense I have, of course, Ph.D. is one of things which I wanted to do and had to pursue for a longer period of time. I would say even longer than the chartered accountancy course. It's one of the tough courses which uh, is seen, but I would say PhD was also equally tough. It's not that you have to give exams after a frequent interval, you have to prepare
Right.
for exam, but it tests you for a longer period of time. And you have to be consistent if because the way professors want you to do it, the way the quality is required, the way the number of hours changes needs to be done, and it's not that you are doing it solely. You have to manage it with your work also, and you have to do it for a longer period of time. So I believe that PhD was one of personal, I would say, it's achievement. I do not know that's people to say, but that is one which I enjoyed doing outside of my, of course, work place.
Definitely, sir. So, if you are to describe yourself in a line, what that line would be?
You should never give up. You should never give up, and always keep doing things and be on the run. But you should never give up.
That is absolutely great, sir. We are done with the personal questions round as well. We are towards our last round, which is the rapid fire round. So, whenever you are ready, we can start, sir.
Yes, we can.
So, forensic accounting or IPR,
Policy on
early mornings or late nights,
none of them.
Okay, surprising. Coffee or tea?
Depends when. Depends
Uh,
when.
Legal drama or true crime documentary?
True crime documentary.
Mumbai or Goa?
Both actually. Both.
Okay,
I'm
books
going
or
to Goa day after actually. So
okay, great. Have a great trip, sir. Uh, Books or podcasts?
I initially it was books always. Books now also, but podcast also is
It
what
has
I yeah
created a space. Yeah.
yes. Recently it has. Recently it has.
Formal wear or a business casual?
Business casual.
Mentor or mentee?
Mentor or depending who I mean it's not both to say mentor or mentee. It's not no gender bias.
Uh, Mountains or beaches?
Which is
Work from home or office?
as always.
So that is it, sir. We are done with the rapid fire round. And for a surprise, we have that our team will be getting in touch with you, and we have an ebook called Adopt, and our team, along with other goodies, the ebook would be signed by the author himself, our Lion Amir Virani sir, and that would be reaching very soon to your mail address. Our team will be getting in touch with you very soon, sir. And that is it from our side. Thank you so much, sir. This has been a wonderful experience, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did having you on this show. I again thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to have this session with us. It really means a lot, sir. Thank you so much.
Surely just one request. The last line, can you
And for our audience, please stay tuned to watch this and many other interesting coffee conversation episodes on you.
thank you. Surely just one request.
Yes, sir.
I
And
never
for yes, sir. And for our audience, please stay tuned to watch this and many other interesting coffee conversation episodes on our YouTube channel, The Coffee Conversation Show. Subscribe to the channel, and we would be looking forward to another interesting coffee conversation with another guest speaker. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much, sir, for joining.
thank you.